All right, everyone, welcome inside the HSBC Women's World Championship Virtual Media Center. We're just going to have Xiyu Lin here today. We did get quick quotes with Imbi that we can check on later. But once again, if you have a question, please make sure to utilize the chat function here of this call so that I'll be able to call on you. And we do ask that you stay muted until I'm able to call on you. But here we are after day 3 here in Singapore. What are your initial feelings after surviving the heat today?
It's just so hot. But yeah, I mean, it's been amazing 3 days and looking forward for tomorrow as well.
I know that you've been talking about how you've been working on your confidence. How much did that back 9 today really help your confidence throughout this whole going into tomorrow?
Well, I wasn't really paying attention like the leaderboards and the stuff, because to me the front nine was a little sketchy. Like I mean, I make 2 3 putts, just like some weird mistakes. So and I tend to leave some birdie putts short. So all I was telling my caddy is I said I'm gonna be aggressive. Like why I'm leaving all the putts short. So going into back nine, which I thought back nine is the tougher nine, so I didn't really expect to play that well, but I also know there are still a lots of opportunities, so just need to stay really patient. And I mean, the last couple hole was pretty unreal.
So going back to the beginning, I know you bogeyed the first hole. But when you start off like that, what did you say to yourself, or what did you mentally do to kind of rebound from that and be able to produce what you were able to do?
Well, yeah, the first hole I was really nervous, so I thought I'm gonna hit longer because I'm nervous, but obviously I wasn't that nervous, so I left it short and then I left the putt short. So I just tell myself like yesterday I had 2 bogeys and I both bounced back with a birdie right away. So I said I can definitely do that. And then in second hole, it was a tough pin, but I managed to hit it at the right spot and make the putt. That was pretty huge.
And then you talked about this back 9. What was going so right with you, and when did you feel that momentum really kick in?
Um, I mean, I just really stayed in presence. I didn't really think of how many shots I need to catch up or anything. And I mean, especially Imbi was playing so well at the front nine, so I was just trying to do what I need to do. And definitely the last couple holes, I make some very aggressive putts, like very clutch. So I'm pretty proud of myself.
And that last one on 18, take us through that final hole.
Oh, last hole, I when I did the pin, I was thinking, wow, it was a tough one, but I didn't know they moved the tee up. So when I really got there, so it kind of gave me a new like a view of the hole. So because I never played here before, so I hit a good drive and I realized I still have a chance to go for it. So um, it was a little in between club, but then that wind and that pin is actually fits my shape of shot perfectly. So I hit a perfect little cut and yeah, stayed right next to the hole.
All right, we're going to open it up for questions. Kent, if you'd like to unmute yourself.
Hi, Xiyu. This is the first time in your LPG Tour career you'll have the lead going into the final round. How do you think you're going to react tomorrow?
I don't know. I want to know too. But I mean,
And
it's some like everyone have their first time, and I mean, I definitely gonna try my best to enjoy every minute of it, and hopefully, I learn something and I bring something out of it.
and obviously you've played very well this week. What's been the most important part of your game to put yourself in this position heading into tomorrow?
I think for sure putting. I mean, of course, approach shots, but um, I've been I've been very confident with my approach shot for a long time, and my putting's been a little bit like on and off for the last couple of weeks. And but this week it definitely works really well.
Is there any particular reason why it's working this week?
I guess my mind is in the right place. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, John, if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself.
Right, thanks. Congrats, Suri, for your round today. Can I ask, what was going through your head on 16, as you watch, Imbi and Hee shoot 7 and 9, and knowing that Imbi was probably the leader at that point, to see her shoot 7. I mean, what went through your head?
Well, I know that was a tough pin position, so I was just really happy with my approach shots, and then I went up there. It actually flew further than I thought, so I'm like, I'm just gonna take a good look of this putt, and yeah, they've been through lots of drops and the stuff, but I just tried to stay, just reading my putt because I got extra times, and then um, yeah, because I'm the first one finished the putt, so I'm happy I made the putt as well.
And can you talk a bit about that birdie on the 18th? How important is that going into tomorrow? Because instead of being tied for the lead, you have a one-shot lead. I mean, does that change, your mental approach going into tomorrow? I mean, having just that, even if it's a small lead, but at least they are chasing you rather than you guys are all starting level.
Well, I mean, of course, I'm gonna take any shot I can take, but I think tomorrow, because it's a brand new experience for me, so I probably wouldn't tell you till tomorrow, like how important today's shot means to me. But I think today's round, the whole round, just gave me a lot of confidence, and just I'm just gonna do the exactly same things I've been doing. So it's definitely a really important round. Yeah.
And sorry, just one last thing. Did you say anything or to Inbi after the 16th hole? I mean, while you guys were playing the 17 and 18, did you ask her what happened with that double bogey?
Well, I saw her ball bounce on the sprinkler. That was really unlucky. We didn't really talk. I mean, on the course, we both kind of quiet, and we're both so hot. I guess I'm so hot, so I just trying to, finish the round and get into the air conditioning room.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, John. Raka, if you'd like to unmute yourself, please.
Okay, thank you. See you. We know that HSBC as a sponsor has done a lot to bring back the event this week, which I believe will give so much inspiration. Now that you also play so well, what does it mean to you to have such support from HSBC this week?
Well, HSBC's been always a really big sponsor for the Chinese player because since we were young, we already got a chance to play the HSBC junior tournaments. And I just throughout the year, I mean, my rookie year, I already got a sponsor invite playing into this tournament. So obviously, it's very grateful to be able to play in Asia this year, especially the pandemic still going on and everyone makes such a big effort making this tournament happen. So yeah, I'm very grateful that we are here.
Thank you. Good luck for tomorrow.
All right. Once again, if you have a question, please let me know in the chat function of this call. We've talked a lot, I feel like, in the last couple of events of how much work you've put in since the 2020 season to now. How satisfying is it to see all this work pay off, to be able to hold a 54-hole lead for the first time in your career?
Well, I think the amounts of work I put in, I truly believe I would definitely it will definitely make a difference. But yeah, I didn't expect to see it at this week that soon. But I think that's also one of the key. I was so calm out on the course because I know I've been working so hard for all these, so I deserve this.
How confident do you feel as a player this year, maybe compared to the last times that you've played this tournament?
Oh my god! Last time I played this tournament was 2016. So yeah, because I had a really rough year 2017, and took me a long time to get through all these. And I think last year, I mean 19, I've been having an okay year, but really last year I changed a lot. thanks to COVID. So coming back here and then playing a different course is like a completely different experience. So I just trying to feel like a rookie here. So just feeling excited to play.
All right, Kent, I know you have another question if you'd like to unmute yourself.
I know you and Megan have talked a lot about the work you've put in. What work specifically have you put in to see your game get to this point?
Last year at the lockdown, during the lockdown, because I decided to stay in the States by myself, so I have a lot of time in my hand. And my coach and I just decided to work a lot on my short game. Last year mainly was pitching and chipping around the green. So that's like something I improved a lot. And then when we restarted playing, I definitely see the improvement. And then this winter, I was just thinking of being a better putter. So I also put a lot of work in, and it's since been working.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I know that you just said that a couple questions ago that you said you feel confident that you can win and you want to win. What would it mean for you to win an event, this soon, and kind of your plan of getting more confident as a player?
I don't know. If I win it tomorrow, I probably will tell you what I feel. But I mean, right now it's still a long way to go, and I mean, even the season still started. I mean, tomorrow it will be first time I'm in this position, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing and feeling like, but I mean, it's just gonna keep giving myself opportunities. If I don't do it this week, I'll do it another week.
I love that mentality. And then one last question for me before we wrap this up. I know we talked yesterday about how Shan was able to give you quite the awesome advice for the week, and it seems to be working here. I know that yesterday you said that you haven't been taking that much time to warm up before your round. Did you do the same thing today?
Well, I still definitely taking a lot longer than Shanshan does, but well, she's. I mean, it's just so nice to have her around again, and like this week she kind of just being like a big sister, keep telling me I need to stay hydrated and under the shade, don't practice too much. And I mean, it's actually important here, especially weather it's so hot.
Yeah. All right. With that, thank you everyone for joining us, and great job today.